What's going on, Facebook and YouTube family? This your boy Charm City Games. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content, and make sure you follow my Facebook group at No Sleep Gaming. And we gotta get on with the news today. So we all know, everyone knows that Halo Infinite has been hitting a bunch of rough patches the last few weeks. The last few months actually, with the lack of content, and just recently they announced that they're extending season 2 up until March, I believe. So it's not looking good for Halo Infinite at the moment, but as of today we're seeing some light, because it has been announced that Bonnie Ross is stepping down. Yes, Bonnie Ross, the lead of 343, is stepping down. She announced it on Twitter today, and in a post she said on Twitter, and I quote, "While I had hoped to stay with the Halo until we released the winter update, I am letting you know I will be leaving 343 and attending to a family medical issue. I am incredibly proud of the work everyone at 343 Industries has done with Halo Infinite, the Master Chief Collection, and the Halo TV series, and much more. It has been an honor to serve alongside the team for the last 15 years and to be part of a universe that I love. Thank you to everyone in the Halo community for your support. Halo's future is bright. I cannot wait for all of you to experience what we have been. I cannot wait for you all to experience what we have in store, and to cheer alongside you as a fan at the Halo World Championship in October. Adios." End quote. So, we all know that people have been calling for Bonnie Ross's job for a long time. Me, personally, I've never called for her job, but she has upset the Halo community a lot, because Halo 5 didn't live up to expectations with the campaign. They had a good multiplayer, but the campaign just was misleading. She pretty much lied to the fans. And with Halo Infinite, the campaign was good, the multiplayer is good, but because now the multiplayer is a live service game, Halo Infinite is lacking a lot of content. No Forge, no co-op. They just announced that there's no longer going to be any split screen co-op for the campaign. That's completely canceled. The extension of season 2 being almost a year, 10 months, that's way too long for a season. And so it's looking pretty rough for 343 and Halo. So now that she's stepping down, they said that they were splitting her role up into 3 different positions to offload the work off of just one person. But the main lead, they already announced their replacement, and his name is Pierre Hentges. He's actually a black dude, and shout out to my brother, Pierre. They said that he was the one, according to Windows Central, an article by Jess Gordon. They said that Pierre Hentges was responsible for pretty much saving the Master Chief Collection, because as we all know, under Bonnie Ross, when the Halo Master Chief Collection was first released, it was terrible. Matchmaking was terrible, lobbies was terrible, everything was just pretty much bad across the board with the Halo Master Chief Collection. And this guy saved it and made the game what it is today, and now everyone loves it, no one complains about it, and 343 is doing a great job with the Halo Master Chief Collection. Now they're calling up for Pierre again to pretty much save Halo Infinite, because they lost a lot of players. A lot of players have left Halo Infinite because of the lack of content. So with the winter update coming, there's supposed to be Forge, and there's supposed to be some new weapons, and a couple other things. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but this guy Pierre is pretty much going to be the lead guy in charge. And then there are 2 other people that's supposed to be alongside with him. You're going to have Pierre Hentges. Then you have the GM of franchise, Brian Kosick, I think that's how you say his name. And business and operations lead, Elizabeth Van Wyck. I think that's how you say her last name. So these 3 people are going to be working together to do the one job that Bonnie Ross was doing. So my thing is, if the job was a little too hard, Did she not want to ask for help? Or were they telling her, hey, you have to get this all done on your own? I don't know. It is a tough job because 343 isn't a regular studio. They have over 800 employees to work on this one game. And they didn't deliver. Gameplay, campaign, they delivered. Content for a live service, they failed. And me being a huge Halo fan, yes, they failed. They failed us big time. So the game is not completely dead. They still have time to save it. So this guy Pierre, we need to see what he's gonna do, because Pierre, he has a big name for himself inside Microsoft for saving the Master Chief Collection. So I can't wait to see what that's gonna be like. I can't wait to see what changes he's gonna make in order to save Halo and bring Halo back to the top of the map where it used to be, make it be the #1 shooter, the flagship franchise for Microsoft and Xbox and PC. So let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think that Bonnie Ross should have been fired? Oh, and before I go, by the way, I must say that even though in her announcement she said that she was leaving because of a family medical issue, we all know the timing is terrible. She's not leaving because of no family emergency. And even if she is really having a family medical emergency, I hope everything goes well. I hope whoever in her family is sick, or if it's her, I hope they come through and pull through and be healthy. But as we all know, this is pretty much a PR move. They looking at the backlash and they realizing that fans aren't happy, and so they're not going to fire her because she's so high up in the company. They pretty much let her know, like, hey, we need that resignation letter from you, or we're going to let you go. And they, they fluffed it up and everything because they're not going to fire her and embarrass her like that. So she put out this statement. And we're going to see what Microsoft do from here on out with 343 and the Halo franchise. Is Halo Infinite going to be saved by Pierre Hentes? Do y'all think Pierre Hentes is going to save the Halo Infinite franchise? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.